Hindi kayo namamatay, Alvin?
Hindi, pag naka-on yung video to.
Good morning. We're students of the University, and the purpose of this interview is for our system analysis project. Yung video is may release lang siya to sa class lang. Okay, so to start off, you can introduce yourself first.
Okay, so my name is Carl Michael Emreyes. My colleagues call me Nico. I graduated at San Beda College, Alabang, took a Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. Currently, I'm working here at Credit Information Corporation, a government-owned company. My position is a web developer. My job description here is said in the title as a web developer, to create a website for our company and to create a portal to access by our clients outside the company.
We would just like to ask you some questions lang about your work in general. So to start, among the other career options, why did you choose this one?
Because being a developer, you have full control on what you want to do, what you want to do in your career. You can take on challenges by your own way that nobody can do it. There's full variety of your own solutions in there. So maybe one developer answers the solution in some other ways, and by yourself, you made it more easier to understand or to solve that solution, to solve that problem.
Next is, how did you arrive in this type of work or field?
I arrived this work, to be honest with you, somewhat bulak-bulak ako ng college. So, serious ako nung fourth year lang. Kasi talaga first third bumabaksa ako, more or less tambay, ganun. So, nag-seryoso ako after ng OJT. Napag-OJT na ba kayo?
Hindi ba?
During my OJT, the challenges given to me was very challenging because they assigned me 3 jobs there during my internship. First was a QA automation engineer. Second was a web developer, more or less front-end developer there. And the third one as a Java developer. So that's during my internship, kaya doon ako na-hook sa pagiging developer. Doon ako nagsimula sa role na to.
What were the challenges you encountered in your journey?
Challenges, siguro simula medyo rough kasi nga late lang nagsimula mag-aral, next late na nagsimula mag-develop. So the principle na mag-develop, coding the right way, following the guidelines to how to properly code your programs. Ayun yung medyo nahirapan ako, and languages nag-evolve lagi yan, so you need to adjust.
So in this work right now you're working in, can you give an example where you had a problem with your work, either technical or project-based?
Problems sa work, di naman medyo pero misunderstanding lang ng the management and the developers. Pero move aside that, the challenges were more on technical, more on the developing side. Kasi sometimes siguro narinig niyo yung mga joke na pag kunyari may mga clients kayo na, or pag nag-defense na kayo, bigla nagkaka-error, pero sa inyo, biglang wala naman pala. Sabihin nyo, sa amin gumagana yun eh. Ayun yung laging sagot namin lagi. So, ayun yung medyo, iba yung sa server side, iba yung sa local side nyo. So, ayun yung medyo, kailangan nyo anticipate lagi kung ano yung magiging behavior ng system nyo outside your own local computers.
Next is, could you maybe give us an idea on what the career options of an IT person usually does?
What do you mean, sir?
For example, an IT person, what do you think an IT graduate would want as a career option, given their given the different
Subjects that
courses that they were taught during their college
Okay.
life.
So, there's many branches in the IT field. So, returning the question, what do you want? What is your expertise in your college?
I would say that maybe programming.
So programming, technical side, technical based na yun.
Yeah.
How about you, sir?
Programming din.
Yeah. So, in programming, you have different, pwedeng pupuntahan. Pwedeng .NET developers, Java developers, web developers. Sa web developer, marami kayo pwedeng puntahan din dyan. Pwede kayo mag-front-end lang, more or less UI, user interface, and user experience. Second one is the back-end developers, more on the queries, more on the client will not see everything in front of him. And the third one is a full-stack developer, meaning lahat from ground up kayo gagawa. So yun.
So next is, knowing this generation since nagtitrend yung technologies natin, so what do you think as IT students in the future should focus on? Anong field ba yung magkakaroon ng more opportunities in the future?
Para sa akin, more on focus talaga more on web developers, more on Android developers, iOS. Kasi doon naman talaga pupunta yung technologies natin. More on mobiles, more on websites, and more on applications. So doon ang mag-focus para sa akin.
Okay.
Okay. We now move on to some advice that you might be able to give for us. Firstly, would be tips on choosing the field or career or any IT profession you will be taking in the future.
Okay. Depende kasi yan eh. Just like me, di ko alam talaga kung ano yung kukunin ko nung after college. First job was a QA engineer, so do not worry. Do you know what's a QA?
I'm not familiar, sorry.
QA is a quality assurance engineer. More or less, they test the website to see if there are bugs.
Okay.
So yeah. You can also be a project manager in the future. More or less leading a team, talking to them every day, stand-up meetings, like that. You can also be a business analyst. More or less create documentations every day, like that. Or a developer. Yeah. So it's merely your own choice. What do you want to succeed in? So yeah.
So next is, are there any quotes or beliefs that guided you and shaped the person you are today and what you're taking up right now?
Siguro, my own belief is there's always an answer to every problem. You cannot, siguro, di mo mahanap yun sa sarili mo lang na yung sagot na yun. Kaya nga meron kang colleagues to answer the problem for you. You have the internet to answer. You have Google. So every time, previously in my internship, ask my supervisor there, i-Google mo lang. Kaya lagi sagot sa akin.
Lastly, being an IT professional, what would you recommend or say to students like us in general?
Siguro, not everything will be taught in school. Ayun yung kailangan nyo matutunan. Hindi na matutunan sa eskwelahan. Matutunan nyo na sa sarili nyo. Kailangan nyo mag-dedicate ng oras nyo para mag-expand ng mga knowledge nyo beyond school and beyond the books that LaSalle is teaching you. Yeah. So you need to have time like study Crash Course Academy in online, like Udemy, YouTube, like that.
So to end the interview, we'd just like to thank you for your
Thank you for your time.
for your time, your knowledge and everything. And we want to clarify na sir yung video lang po is for the actually sa prof pero
And student.
and students depends kung ano magpili kasi nag-interview din kami ng upperclassmen sa school. So magpipili yung prof namin kung ano yung review.
Okay.
So actually block lang namin yun.
Sure.
So yun na. Anyways, thank you so much.
Thank you so much
Thank you.
for your time. Thank you.